Dark Figure of Crime is a Korean crime thriller film. I didn't know this at the time, but this is actually based off an episode of like a true crime television show in Korea, which is why everything felt like low-key and realistic, because it's based off like a true story, like verbatim. So this is a story of a detective, and he is about to get some information on a guy who might have killed his girlfriend. However, the man is arrested in the middle of a restaurant for the killing of his girlfriend. Another homicide squad has already closed in on him. So a few months later, he gets a call, and the guy says that he is a serial killer and that he has 6 other victims, not including his girlfriend. So in order to play this guy's sick game, the detective finds out that the prosecution created fake evidence to put him away, and that the real clothes and the real like tape from the crime or somewhere else. So the detective turns on his police officer, like all the people there. He basically screws them over and gives the guy a reduced sentence so that he can get the names of the other 6 victims. However, when he starts investigating the other 6 victims, some of them don't exist and some of them do, and he realizes that the prisoner is making a sort of cat and mouse game of trying to get cleared of the other murders so that they can eventually work his way to becoming free himself. Now, this movie is a little bit slow because it's based off a real event. They can't really play up the sort of elements. They can't make this guy like a super evil serial killer. He's just like a really wily criminal. And I really like the dynamic, but you know, the movie, it's not that interesting, even though it's based off a real story, and you know, the ending's a little bit eh. Okay, another thing I have to mention is this doesn't affect anyone else, but I borrowed this from the library, but I don't think it's an official copy because the last 20 minutes went into slow motion. It was the most emotional part of the film, and I had to watch it in slow motion. It sucked. But other than that, though, the acting's pretty good. If you're into like the sort of true crime thriller genre, you might get a kick out of it. But you know, since it's based off real life, they couldn't like take any, they couldn't embellish anything, so there isn't a lot of thrills. It's more of a drama film about the law and justice and like, you know, integrity, what it'll take to, you know, do things. So I only watched this because, you know, I was just at the library. I love Korean films, but overall it's kind of you know, it's a little bit on the uneven side in terms of pacing. So I give Dark Figure of Crime a 6 out of 10.